Hello again, everybody. It's Lunch with the Cardinals, and I'm Rick Cole, the Director of Sports Broadcasting at William Jewell College. Welcome to our show for Friday, December 9th, 2011. Today we will talk a little bit about men's and women's basketball. Tomorrow they play at Newman, and also take a peek at the women's soccer banquet held last night. First of all, basketball. Our Cardinal men and women go to Newman University in Wichita tomorrow. A 2 o'clock game for the women and a 4:30 start for the men. Both games will be live online, audio only, on the William Jewell College Sports Network. And our pregame for the women starts at 1:45 tomorrow. Newman is very good, both in the women and in the men. Here are coaches Cress and Holly to preview the matchup against Newman.
They're going to be really, really athletic. They had a couple of, I think, 3 junior college transfers. But with that, really, the only weakness I think they may have is they don't play real well together, and they're so athletic they get ahead of themselves. So if you look at their turnovers, they have their fair share. And I'm not sure we're going to run with them, and we're not going to match their athletic ability. But hopefully we can take advantage of some of their mistakes and limit ours a little bit, so we can stay in the game and have a chance in the end.
Watching video on them, reading the newspapers, they had a huge win over Emporia State at Emporia State, 77-60. That's very impressive. They're 6-2 on the year. Have not seen them play in person. We're doing all that preparation in terms of looking at video and putting our scouting report together. But they're talented. I think they're similar to Illinois Springfield in that they penetrate and pitch, they chase the offensive boards, they shoot the three. They've got a 6'8", a 6'8" center, a 6'8" and a 6'10" center. So, they've got all the pieces, and obviously if they're winning on the road at Emporia State by 17 and they're beating Northeastern Oklahoma State, one of the top teams in the nation, they're pretty good.
Our indoor track and field teams go to Kansas State, the all-comers meet. They could see Olympic athletes at this meet, and it'll be a great test for them in Manhattan, Kansas tomorrow. Last night it was women's soccer. The fall sports season wrapping up with banquets, and last night it was the women's soccer team. There are 4 graduating seniors for Jefferson Robley, and let's take a look at some of what they had to say last night.
I came to Jewell on a track scholarship, and my mom actually called Jefferson and was like, "Oh my gosh, Lauren is so upset that she's never been able to play soccer since she quit. Like, she's regretted it all her life. Can she please just walk on to the team?" I'm sorry. And he was so generous and was like, "Yes, she can walk onto the team." And like, literally just, took me in like I was just a normal girl that got a scholarship to come to play at Jewell.
Jefferson, you have taught me that soccer can be studied, and that when you approach activities or pastimes that you enjoy with commitment and rigorous practice, you will come to appreciate it even more. You have also taught me how to tell a great story. Howard, although you are new to the coaching staff at Jewell, I think you still had an impact on my soccer career. You invigorated my love for the game, and in the waiting months of my soccer career, by motivating me to work harder to become a better player than I ever was before.
So I know the team that I have freshman year has completely changed, and this is a completely different team with different girls, but the feeling of a family is still the same. Every year I've felt it, and I know you guys will continue to have families the next 1, 2, 3 years. Each year I have gotten the incoming freshmen's names, and I've gone on and I've creeped on all of you, every single person in this room, because I knew that I was going to be spending every single day with you, and I knew that you guys would become my best friends.
Come back home, I had this William Jewell college flag hanging on my wall, and I didn't know, I knew it was torn, but then when I went and got an MRI, and I kind of convinced myself it wasn't torn. And I was in my room, my boyfriend was there. He gave me a weird look, but he was there. And my mom came downstairs, and she started crying and told me that I tore my other ACL. And first thing I did, I just walked over to my wall and I just ripped the William Jewell flag off of my wall. And I started bawling, and I was so upset, and I just convinced myself I was done. I wasn't playing, I was done, I'm not going to do this twice. I applied to KU, MU, Northwest, all these other schools, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And my family convinced me, you can't go back and do it, just try it. Jefferson was, yeah, come to Jewel, come on, it'll be great. And so I ended up signing. I signed on crutches, okay? So I signed and I came to Jewel. I had surgery in April, I think, something like that. April, and started playing in August.
And that's going to do it. Lunch with the Cardinals is brought to you by Hillcrest Thrift Store in Liberty. We'll be back Monday with more Lunch with the Cardinals.